Am I the a-hole for staying with a girl who was passed out? I, 22M, went out with friends and with a girl that I'm currently talking to, Molly, 23F. We are in the talking stage for about 3 weeks now. We went to this bar, we drank and sat there for hours, but we all decided to go to this one guy's house so we can continue drinking over there because there was some sort of party going on there. We came in 2 separate cars. The one I was in had me, Molly, and the driver, her cousin. As we were leaving, Molly and her cousin saw someone at the bar that they know and told the ones who came in the first car to leave and that we will catch up with them soon. I went over to Molly and her cousin and introduced myself to the guy they were speaking to. Not long I felt excluded and didn't know what they were even talking about. I just told them I will wait outside. Well, outside on a bench there was a girl knocked out cold. Her purse was on the floor. She was laying there with her phone in her hand. I went over to check on her to see if she was okay. It looked like she passed out because she had too much to drink. I could smell the booze on her. Molly and her cousin come out and said it's time to head out. I told them there is this girl here. She's passed out. Molly said, so what, she will be fine. I told her she's fine now, but anything could happen if we leave her here like this at night. She could get SA'd, robbed, or even kidnapped. Molly wasn't having it, and so was her cousin. They told me she will be fine. Her friends are probably in the bar and they will take her soon. So I quickly went into the bar and asked around if anyone knew the girl outside and described what she looks like. I went outside and told them no one knows her. At this point, they were visibly annoyed with me and told me to leave her and that I don't know her. The cousin started the car and said, I'm leaving right now with or without you. And Molly got into the car and said, what's it going to be? I said nothing. Then Molly started yelling at me, saying I'm ruining the night for everyone. Followed up with some more yelling, and the cousin straight up hit the gas and left. Went over to check on the girl and grabbed her purse and phone, went back to the bar, tried to talk to the bar manager. He wasn't there. I asked the staff if we could possibly bring her and they said they can't do that. I went outside to the bench. I tried waking her up, but she was reluctant. I couldn't hear a word she was saying. I tried to see if her iPhone was locked and it was. I have an Android. It took me about 5 minutes to realize I could use her fingerprints to unlock the phone, so I did. Went to contacts and saw Mom and decided to call her. She picked up and I told her about the current situation. She said she was on the way and that I could kindly not leave her daughter's side until she arrived. I waited for 15 minutes. As I was waiting, Molly was texting me angry messages and asking if I liked the girl or something and how I ruined her night. The mom came. We got her into the car. She thanked me. Her dad was there too. He thanked me as well. They offered to take me home. I declined and ended up taking an Uber. Molly kept blowing up my phone when I eventually got home. Am I the a-hole? Would I be the a-hole if I told my therapist to stop eating during our sessions? I've been seeing a therapist and she is lovely, but the other day she did something that really puzzled me. Usually she would have a cookie or tea during our session, but that day she ate a seafood boil. If you're not familiar with a seafood boil, it's a type of dish where seafood, e.g., crab, shrimp, crawfish, are mixed within a thick, highly spiced sauce in a plastic bag. I like seafood boils, but I found the smell and cracking of shellfish to be extremely distracting during therapy. I would like to continue therapy with her as she is really helpful, but I'm scared of confrontation. Would I be the a-hole if I told her to stop eating messy food during our sessions? Edit for clarification. Thank you everybody for your input. I will be sure to ask her not to do this again in the future. I am seeing her for depression. This was an in-person session. I was really distracted because of the strong smell and because her hands were really messy. I just felt extremely out of place and thought it was bizarre that she was cracking crab legs and eating corn on the cob, a common item in seafood boils, while discussing my progress and thoughts.